Hello everybody, this is the American Anime Otaku here at Stanley's Los Angeles Comic-Con, and I am here with the legendary voice actress Veronica Taylor.
Hi, so nice to be here with you. I think it's the longest convention name ever now.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yes. So, you were the star of Pokemon, the show, one of the shows that got me into anime in the first place. And you played Ash Ketchum, which in Japan is Satoshi.
Right, that's right. And when it became Ash here, I think none of us really realized we would be as accepting of that name as we are now. Like, I've met a lot of people whose name is Ash, but when I first heard it was going to be Ash, I couldn't believe it. But now, what better name is there?
Yes, I've seen a lot of jokes about Ash being paired up against Ash from The Evil Dead. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I have. I've not watched The Evil Dead because I'm not. I don't really like scary things, so I haven't seen that. But I think Ash could probably take him, right?
Maybe. So you've been voicing Ash Ketchum, Satoshi, for how many years of the show's near 20-year run?
I worked on the first 8 years of the season. So in the first 8 movies, all of that. We were replaced after season 8.
That's sad. So tell me some of your favorite moments that you did voicing Ash Ketchum.
Well, I have to say, just being the voice of Ash is my favorite of everything. It was amazing to be able to go to work and play a 10-year-old boy. I love those the emotional moments that Ash has with Pikachu.
Definitely.
I think that was the best, and that we found such realism in the show. I mean, it was a cartoon, but there was so much that we were able to learn about real life from it, and that's really what I loved the most.
What I liked about it was that it was a continuous story, so it could tell more mature, more in-depth stories than what we have seen, which most cartoons back then, and some still are purely episodic.
Yeah. And I did like that it was kind of the continuing story, as you say, because it didn't ever have to end. And we always knew there was something else coming, so we could just kind of, I don't know, relax, go to school, come home the next day and know it was going to keep going.
So other roles you've done Amelia from Slayers. I believe was that your first anime voice job?
Yeah, it was one of the first, and because I was doing that, I was asked to come in and audition for Pokemon. So it really led me to this, to being here today.
Yeah, you and Eric Stewart were both in that, and that led directly to Pokemon? Yeah,
because the people who cast Slayers were also calling us in. They were casting Pokemon. So that's how it did, in that sense, it did lead directly to that.
So Amelia is more like the spunky, energetic sidekick to Lena Inverse. What Slayers reminds me of is a really, really crazy game of Dungeons and Dragons gone wrong.
Yeah, that's so true. That is really true. But they're rolling along instead of rolling the dice.
Yeah. So another show that's got me really excited that you're doing is you're the voice of Sailor Pluto in the Viz dub of Sailor Moon.
Right. I'm super excited about that too. We're redubbing the original episodes. I'm a fan of the original episodes, so it's nice to have work, but I like the original episodes. And then we're doing Sailor Moon Crystal. So Sailor Pluto is a pretty cool character. I'm pretty happy to be playing her, and she's very, detached and lonely and powerful. It's pretty neat.
What's interesting about the Sailor Moon and Sailor Saturn was apparently the gods representing the two characters were swapped. Saturn is supposed to be the god of time, and Pluto is the god of death.
Right. Okay. I didn't know that. Interesting. And yet she's endless now. She's not really the goddess of death, is she? But
Not really.
Really, but she's wow, that's interesting.
Another interesting thing I've learned doing this anime show is that when that Pokemon the first movie was supposed to be the very last, the series finale of the entire show.
Wow. Yeah, I'd never heard that before. That's amazing.
From what I've read, that they were working on Pokemon the first movie originally as the series finale, but as the games grew more popular and the cartoon came along with it, the producers said, okay, we were originally going to end this. How long can we draw this on for?
And now 20 years later, they're like, how much longer can we draw this on for?
Yes, exactly.
That's really interesting. They've stretched a great idea that one man had into like this years and years of joy for people.
Yes, and what I've learned was that I forget his name right now. My mind's so full. The creator of Pokemon has Satoshi Tajiri.
Yeah.
He has autism, Asperger's, like I do.
I didn't know that. Wow, I had no idea.
So
I would love to meet him, wouldn't you?
When I learned that he had autism, Asperger's syndrome, like I did, instantly one of my favorite heroes.
Yeah, agreed. And look at all that he's achieved. You know, it's amazing. It also shows the power of one, but it shows how when you find the right group to work with, anything is possible.
But even with Satoshi Tajiri, the game would not be possible without our friend.
For what? For the
creator, the CEO of the CEO of
I don't
Nintendo.
know. I don't even know the person's name. But let's.
My
we can
mind,
leave it at that.
my mind is so full right
Wow.
now.
Yeah, and plus it's loud here and pretty exciting, and there's a lot going on. But I don't even know that person's name, so we can leave it at that. The CEO of Nintendo. So they teamed up and then really made something of it all, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Satoru Iwata.
Oh, okay, all right.
Even with Satoshi Tajiri, it would not have been possible at all without Satoru Iwata.
Yeah, that's very true.
In fact, his dream project, Pokemon Go, he died before he was able to see it in fruition.
Oh no, I didn't realize that. Wow.
So,
And then on it goes, though. What a great legacy.
yes. So it's nice talking with you, Mrs. Taylor.
Thank you very much. And I'm sure we'll meet again.
I'm sure
Thank
too.
you all too for tuning in.
So this is the American Anime Otaku, and these drums are getting really, really loud. So I'm going to have to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Until next time, this is the American Anime Otaku signing out.